May 13th, 2020. Our digital date is 5/13/20. Okay, today we are going to be continuing our Chapter 7 review with Part 2. Okay, we will be working on pages 311 to 312. And just like how we did it yesterday, okay, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go through and solve each problem. Okay, I'm going to solve each problem to show you how I got the answer and what the answer is. And I would like you to go through and solve each problem first before you see how I got the answer, right? So you would solve it and then you would watch me to check your work, to check your answer, okay? So we're going to go through and we're going to complete both pages. These will be the last 2 pages of your Go Math book, okay? All right, let's get started. Okay, class, we are starting on page 311, okay, and we're going to start with number 7, and this one is choose all the math sentences that are true. Now, if you notice for this one, you're going to have to understand the signs for less than, greater than, and equal to. And there's a few other problems on this review where you're going to need to know those signs as well, okay? Now, just as a review, I want to show you the signs. So again, we should all know equal to, right? It means the same as, okay? So that one's pretty simple. When it gets a little harder is when we're talking about greater than and less than, because they look the same, right? It's just how you write it, okay? So greater than, you're gonna write it where you have the open side, right? We call that the alligator mouth, right? Because it's ready to eat those bigger numbers, okay? So we're gonna have the big open side towards the bigger number on the left side. See this example? 10 is greater than 6. Remember when we're reading our math statements, you read it from left to right, just like you would read in a book. Okay, so this symbol is greater than. All right, then this one is less than, right? It shows the closed side towards the left number, right, towards the left side. So for this example, we would say 9 is less than 14, right, because it has the closed side towards that first number that you would read first, okay? All right, so let's start. First one, it says 35 is less than. Remember, it's showing less than because it has the closed side towards the first number. 35 is less than 47. Is that true? Well, we look at the tens place. 35 has 3 tens. 47 has 4 tens. Okay, so that means 35, because it has less tens, it is less than 47. So we would bubble that in, right? Because it is true. Next one, 24 equals 39. Is that true? No, right? Because you would have to have the same number. 24 and 39 are different numbers completely, right? They have different amount of tens and different amount of ones, so that is not true. They are not equal. Okay, now our third one, 14. Is 14 greater than 41? 14, is it greater than? This is the greater than sign because it has the open side towards the first number you would read. Is 14 greater than 41? Now, these ones can be tricky sometimes, right? Because it looks, oh, they have the same numbers. But they do have different tens and ones, okay? I'm going to do a quick draw over here on the side here. 14 has 1 10 and 4 ones. 41 has 1, 2, 3, 4 tens and 1 1. So does 14 have more tens than 41? No, it has less. So this is not true. 14 is not greater than 41. So we would not bubble that one in. How about this one? 48 is equal to 48. Is that true? Yes, because they're the same number. Of course they equal each other. Okay, now how about this last one? Is 23 greater than 21? Remember, it's a greater than sign because it has big open side, the alligator mouth, right, towards the first number you would read. Is 23 greater than 21? Well, we start with the tens. They have the same amount of tens. They both have 2 tens. So now we move on to the ones. 23 has 3 ones. 21 has 1 1. So that means 23 has more ones and it's greater than 21. So we're going to bubble it in because that is true. All right, let's move on to number 8. James circles the numbers that are less than 87 or greater than 91. Which numbers does James circle? Okay, so there's 2 parts to this. First, let's do less than 87. Is 86 less than 87? It is because it has less ones, right? So we're going to circle it. How about 88? Is it less than 87? No, because it has more ones, right? So we're going to leave that one there. How about, is it 89? Is 89 less than 87? No, because 89 has more ones. How about 90? Is 90 less than 87? No, because 90 has more tens than 87. How about 92? Is it less than 87? Nope, because it has more tens, right? It has 9 tens, 87 only has 8. Okay, now we need to do the second part. Okay, what numbers are greater than 91? Well, we know it can't be 86, right? Because that's less than 87. How about 88? Is that greater than 91? No, because it has less tens than 91, right? How about 89? Nope, same reason, right? It has less tens than 91. How about 90? Well, they have the same amount of tens, but 90 has 0 ones and 91 has 1 1. So that means, right, 91 is actually greater than 90. So we're going to leave that one alone. How about 92? Is 92 greater than 91? Well, they have the same amount of tens. Now we look at the ones place. 92 has 2 ones compared to 91 only has 1. So that means 92 is greater than 91. So which numbers does James circle? Well, he circles 86 because it's less than 87. And he circles 92 because it's greater than 91. Okay, now we're on number 9. It says, draw a quick picture to show a number that is 10 more than the model. Okay, so we're not just doing 1 more, right? We're doing 10 more. So when we do 10 more, we simply have to just add another 10. So in this picture, I have how many 10s? I have 2. So if I'm going to add 1 more 10, I'm going to do 3 10s now. Okay, that's showing 10 more. But am I done with my picture? No, I can't forget the ones, right? So over here I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ones. I need to keep the same amount of ones. Okay, so just to make sure I have 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. 38. And the number we had over here was 28. So yes, 38 is 10 more than 28. Okay, so that is what you do for number 9. You're just doing a quick draw of a number that would be 10 more than the model. Okay, now I'm turning the page. We're on 312, and we're going to do number 10. Okay, compare. Is the math sentence true? Circle yes or no. So this is just like what we were doing on the first page of the review, right? We're going to go through each one and decide if it's true or not. Remember, when you read it, you're reading from left to right, okay? Even when it's a symbol, left to right. 49 is greater than 57. Is that true? Well, what's the first rule? Look at the tens place. 49 has 4 tens. 57 has 5 tens. So 49, right, it has less tens. So it can't be greater than 57. So this is no, this is not true. Okay, that should say less than, right? To make it true, it would say 49 is less than 57. Okay, let's go to the next one. 54 is greater than 53. Is that true? Well, first we check the tens place. They both have the same tens. They both have 5 tens. Then we move on to the ones place. 54 has 4 ones. 53 has 3 ones. So 54 has more ones. That means it is greater than 53. So this is a true statement. Okay, now 60 is, now what does this sign mean? Greater than. I'm going to even write it over here. 60 is greater, run out of room, greater than 50. Okay, is that true? Well, this one's pretty easy. We just have to look right at the tens, and we see 60 is made out of 6 tens. 50 has 5 tens. 60 has more tens, so yes, it is greater than 50. We're going to bubble it in. Okay, the last one, 72, what does that symbol mean? Greater than, right? Remember, it's greater than when the open side, the alligator mouth, is towards the first number you would read, right? The number on the left side. 72 is greater than 68. Okay, what is the first thing we do? Look at the tens, right? You start with the tens. 72 has 7 tens. 68 has 6 tens. So that means 72 has more tens, so it is greater than 68. Okay, now I'm simply using mental math to help me compare these numbers, but of course, right, make sure, if you're not sure, you're using your tens and ones to make the numbers to compare them, to see if this is a true statement, okay? Or you can also do a quick draw of them, right? Draw each number to compare them. Okay, let's move on to number 11. We're going to write the correct symbol to compare the numbers. Now, this one right here is less than. I'm going to write a little L right here. Less than, right? Because it has the small side towards the left side of the paper. Okay, then we have this sign. This is greater than. Okay, it has the big open side, right, towards the left side of the page. Okay, so that's the greater than symbol. And then we know this symbol, it's the equal to sign. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to look at each picture of the number. So we have 48. Okay, 48 has 4 tens, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it has 8 ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 36 has 3 tens and 6 ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The first rule is to look at the tens, okay? 48 has 4 tens and 36 has 3. That means 48 has more tens than 36. So that means 48 must be greater than, right? 48 is greater than 36 because 48 has more tens. And look at the symbol I use, right? It has the big open side towards that bigger number, towards the number that I read first, right? I say 48 is greater than 36. That is how I read it. Now, how do the drawings help you compare the numbers? Well, I look at the pictures and I can simply see, well, 48 has more tens. It has more lines, right? So it has 4 tens, 36 only has 3. So I'm going to say that. Okay, I'm going to say the drawing shows 48 has more tens than 36, okay? Now your explanation can be a little different. Maybe you say that it shows 48 has 4 tens compared to 36 only has 3, okay? All right, I'm gonna do the last one here, number 12. It says, circle the words that make the sentence true. 88 is what to 90? 88 is greater than 90? 88 is less than 90? Or is 88 equal to 90? Well, we know it's not equal to, right? Because they're not the same number. Okay? Is it greater than? Is 88 a bigger number than 90? Well, look at the tens. No, right? Because 90 has more tens than 88. How about less than? Yes, it's less than because 88 has less tens. Remember, you start with the tens place. Okay, 88 has less tens than 90, so it is less than. Okay? All right, make sure you've gone through and you've completed all of these problems and checked your work. If you have any questions, please reach out to me and ask me. I'm here to help. All right, have a great day. Bye.